Next, we'll be hearing from Team Kiro, Amy Hu, Yuichi Fukunaga, Shisa Funada, and Joshua Zhao, who worked under the guidance of teachers Sarah Lefkotter, Takumi Tanabe, and Narita Hiroake. Let's welcome them to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. Watashi wa Joshua desu.
I'm Chisa.
Hello, I'm Yuichi Fukunaga.
Watashi wa Amy desu.
And our group focused on developing a smart community for Bago, Myanmar, which is along the south of Myanmar and is a coastal city. And as a coastal city, Bago experiences monsoons every year. But unlike any other monsoon, any other year, this year's monsoons caused many landslides and flash floods to occur. And the results were the displacement of over 130,000 people, as well as the destruction of over 1 million acres of rice paddies. In Bago alone, 10% of the population was affected. In order to combat the current situation in Myanmar and Bago, for this incident just occurred in late July, as well as prevent future disasters from causing such great destruction, we must examine the roots of these problems. As we saw, the floods were caused by massive deforestation, as well as weak reinforcements along irrigation canals. But if we examine the disaster relief that was provided more closely, we'll find some more interesting trends. In context, Myanmar is not a very wealthy country. Its GDP per resident is ranked 170th in the world. Its healthcare performance is ranked 170th of 170 countries by the United Nations, and its telecommunication systems only reach 48% of its individuals. The Myanmar people are very generous, and even with limited resources, they try to help each other as much as possible. However, without a strong infrastructure to support them, they cannot recover from these disasters quickly enough. Therefore, our smart community provides approaches to solve these problems.
I think two ideas are effective to eliminate current problems that lead to flooding. One is creating green space in Myanmar. In Myanmar, lots of trees were cut down. Please look this girl. The forest area is degrading in Myanmar. The forest has good abilities. They hold water and salt. They control the volume of flow water. They make oxygen from carbon dioxide. So we should plant trees which have long roots. Second idea is building big tunnels. When there are weak environment side of river, heavy rain will overflow. Japan has a tunnel under Kanda River in Tokyo to release water. If Bago has big tunnels, then heavy rain will go through them, so they can avoid flood. Also, I thought we can use tunnels to generate electricity by hydraulic power.
So, the problem of healthcare in Myanmar is we don't have enough doctors for everyone. There are only 61 doctors to 100,000 people. Less doctors, more patients and deaths. This year, floods hitting Myanmar and caused mass deaths. Deaths by not only floods itself, but not enough healthcare. We lost life we could have saved. Everyone needs solutions. The solutions to this problem are to start project of portable clinics. They take doctors to basic medical equipment to where treatment is required. These portable clinics are like just ambulances, but no. They are what we call bus boat. They can transform into bus or boat. Therefore, they can be used in such natural disasters like flooding. Also, those portable clinics, electricity will be provided in 3 ways: solar power, generation, and wireless transmit. First, as for solar power, we put solar panels onto portable clinics so that in emergency, they can produce necessary electricity. Second, as for generation, we equip generators with them for generating electricity just in case. Third, as for wireless transmit, those portable clinics get recharged with that. On this point, we'll talk about this later. In addition, we set bus stations to any areas in smart communities to spread this system. This will help patients see clearly where portable clinics come and get treatment early. Time is super important on medical care. Furthermore, we sort out medical equipment as we saw in Toshiba Science Museum that sends results to tablets. Big data of this can be used to this, gathering information into cloud and analyze them and able to decide patient sickness immediately. Overall, the benefit doing this is we can provide basic medical care to any person. We can give more treatment to more people. Only few people can go to hospitals in Myanmar due to poverty and distance. But with this effort, we suppose we can solve this problem.
Along with growing healthcare needs, increasing energy demands means that there needs to be new solutions to Bago's limited access to electricity and improved ways to combat power outings during cases of natural disaster. Myanmar's per capita electricity consumption still remains the lowest among Asian countries at 100 kilowatt hours due to low electricity connectivity and industrialization. However, it has vast renewable energy potential. The hydropower potential of Myanmar's 4 main rivers is estimated at 100,000 megawatts, less than 10% of which has been harnessed. The whole country of Myanmar could be powered off hydroelectricity alone. In our solution, each individualized household would produce their own electricity based on small-scale hydropower, which would prevent the biodiversity loss of dams. Microturbines would be set up in nearby rivers and connected to households. Solar power can also be harvested on a small scale, powering homes that are not nearby the river. Houses would be interconnected in a regional system of mini-grids. They would allow connection even where the distance from the national grid is too large and the population density too low to economically justify a grid connection. The ease of connection means that the rural population would have a method of accessing electricity. A group of homes would be connected to regional cell towers that would store its excess power in a backup generator in cases of emergency, functioning as the center of the mini-grid. The tower would also wirelessly transmit renewable clean energy to portable clinics. Bago would essentially be building its electricity infrastructure from the ground up and is in a perfect situation to take a decentralized approach to electrification.
Our final piece in this solution would be developing better telecommunication systems that are not reliant on underdeveloped optics infrastructure that they currently have, which slows down the speed of cellular data transfer and slows emergency response by the government. Instead, we would create several Bago eco-community towers across different regions of Bago. These eco-community towers would analyze and rearrange cellular coverage areas real time based upon the relative data usages by each tower, thus balancing out the load and maximizing cellular data transfer speeds. Furthermore, as tall billboards, faster alerts could be sent out to the entire region, saving more lives. Beyond telecommunications themselves, these eco-community towers can also function as community centers with recreational, business, and voting functions. And they could, as connections to the smart grid, they could also modulate power output and thus save electricity. Overall, using all of these technologies and solutions would allow for a greater comfort to be achieved in living for people in Bago and Myanmar. Increase in energy and cellular coverage would allow for easier healthcare and leisurely access through mobile devices. All of these steps are in micro-community situations and can be scaled not only in the other cities of Myanmar, but in other developing nations to provide a better solution to disasters resilience for all. Thank you very much for all of your support.
ご清聴ありがとうございました。